Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and friends. Welcome back to Let's Play Hexen. This is episode 3, and we are continuing exploring, advancing in the 7 portals. Let's reload. I'm playing as the mage. Here we are. So, we are in the... Hop, hop, hop. Okay, hang on. Map, please. Yes, I'm in the Garden of Fire, and we just recovered something here. Let me go very slowly. From there, let me see if I can see what... I know there's a way to check the items in your inventory. Your quest items, actually. But I think we're done here. We can go to the Garden of Steel at this point. There's some mana. And certainly we don't want to go there. And we don't have the far key. Okay, so we can leave this place. Okay. Yeah, was unavoidable. Okay. I remember when loading was slow and you could actually read the message there, which is ethereal travel. Okay, so Garden of Fire. We should check the Garden of Steel because we haven't been there yet. I don't recall if we can go. Let me see. I hear growling. Actually, I didn't. Hang on. It's not okay. Wrong key. I didn't do it last time. Okay. So here is some third-person Hexen for your eyes only. I had a half mind of playing the entirety of Hexen like this. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Wait, okay. I already have 25 flechettes. That's the maximum. Okay, this is the Garden of Steel. Okay. I heard you. Where are you? I heard you. I heard someone teleporting in. I'd like to get them before they get me. If you get what I mean. No. I don't know where they teleported to. Okay, anyway, Garden of Steel we said, okay? Let's go to the Garden of Steel. This is the first tricky sub-level. Because there's a puzzle inside, okay? So think of it as some kind of Rubik's Cube, okay? Let's go back to first person view. Okay, hello. Also, I'd like to get my... Okay. Okay, you heard that. Oh, sorry. No. That's... Yeah. These are Slothors. Slothing centaurs. They have a shield. Okay. They have a shield. While their shield is up, they reflect blows unless they are from puny weapons such as the Sapphire Wand. Okay. Well, okay. Didn't go really bad. They are a real pain. There's also a version that you encounter later in the game that have enchanted shields and can shoot fireballs while guarding. Okay, think of them as a Spinal from Killer Instinct. Now, you know what? Okay. Okay. Ah, here it is. Okay. This is... Okay. Ah, here is... Okay. This is the other inventory. So I have 2 keys. And this is something that I won't... Cannot use this. Okay. Good. Okay. So the map is here. Okay, let's have a look around. Hang on, I saw it. Okay, down 200 mana. So my advice here is to first have a look around and clear the place. So basically, this is I'm going to tell you how this level works. There are some corridors, and there are some sliding corridors. Okay, like an entire corridor shifts. Can I shoot? Yes, I can. An entire corridor shifts and opens a new area. And it's activated by some levers that you find. I heard you. Okay. That's one way to use flechettes. Okay. Yeah, I can see you there. Okay. I didn't get. I keep pressing crouch. Ooh. Okay. So this is the inner, let's call it the inner corridor, okay? There are 4 flights of stairs that lead to the outer corridor. But 2 are blocked, okay? 2 at a time are blocked. And so these are blocked, okay? So this side of the square is blocked. This is a part that we call the Garden of Ice. And this is where we came from, right? And this is the other corridor, okay? And they lead to the same half of the level. And these you cannot see it. Now you saw it. It's an elevator, okay, that takes you to another level of the another floor. Sorry. Let's call this quick save. Actually, No, there is a quick save. Which is F5? Nope. Let me check a moment. F6. Very odd. Very odd. You have to create the... Oh, actually, it just brings you here. We'll see. Okay, anyway. Okay, so the tricky part is that until you're aware of this thing about the shifting corner, see, there's only half of the square that you can go to. Okay, and if you remember, there's a lever. You need a steel key here. Okay, so you can go to that elevator. If you go down here, which is where we came from, okay, and you can go even further here. This is yet another floor, and that's where you go to if you take the elevators. There are these levers here, okay. These okay, you pull them and you heard something, okay, and there are two of them. If you pull both of them, here's the other one. Now the trick with the main towers, slow towers, is block them, because once they get a hit, they strike a pose holding up their shield. Oh, okay, I heard you. Now, if you see me pulling up the map at the most odd time possible, that's because I'm deeply convinced that you use your consumables by pressing the D-pad up, and instead that brings the map up. Instead to use your consumable items, you have to press down. Okay. Hello. Okay, more flechettes. So here we are, and you know this. No, this is the inner corridor. Okay, and so what we have to do is to pull this. Okay, now if we go up, something should have happened. I don't know what. Don't recall what. And let's take the elevator. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, yes. Watch out for doors. They can actually kill you. Oh, this is the part. Okay. Okay. So there's an armor here. Okay. So this section here moves. So we have to... I heard you. Frozen. Freeze! Okay, so you pull this, and 1/3 of the puzzle has been solved on the 7 portals. Okay, so if you remember well, I think we solved 1/3 in the Guardian of Steel. Guardian of Fire. So we have to go back to the Guardian of Ice. Now, however, let's call the elevator. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Now, if we pull these, okay, now let me see if I remember things correctly, which might or not might be the case. Okay. Yep, now this is closed and this is open. Okay. And here there's another lever. Oh, I saw you. Okay. And another third of the puzzle has been solved on the 7 portals. So now we should be good. Okay. You wonder how can you access the other half of the level of the Garden of Seal? Well, you enter from another portal. As simple as that. Simple as that. Okay, basically the Garden of Steel, but I believe all the sub-levels of this hub are divided into 2 parts, so they are actually 2 levels. Okay, also let me have a look. Sometimes they hide good stuff. Okay, let me see. Function F6. Yes, yes, please. Here we are. Okay, so that's done. And I wonder if I have to go to the... This is the final portal, right? The 7th portal. Now we have to... There it is. There it is. The middle door open. The middle door is open and enemies are coming out. Wow! Guys, how many of you? Oh, didn't mean to crouch. Okay. Side strafing for the win. Okay. So basically the second part of the 3 sub-levels is now open, and that's where we're going to next. So let's drop a quick save. No, which is not F5, it's F6. Okay. Let's go back to the Sapphire Wand. Ooh. Oh, yes. This part. Getting... Oh, Wendigos. I hate them. They hit like trucks. Their projectiles are quite fast also. Okay, so... Since there are so many... I have so many... What the... That's insane. He sniped me. It sniped me from the other side of the level. I'm going to do that too then. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm not feeling great, so let's have a look if I can drink some vials. Okay. Now, Wendigos are an issue, are a threat, but the traps here is what they get you. So you see the highlight spots. Well, those are pillars that will crush you. Either will come, the pillar will emerge from the floor or come down from the ceiling. Oh, hang on. Just want to be sure. So, and of course, the ice floor is slippery. So, you know what? I'm going to try this. Okay. Okay. Third person view here is very useful. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah. One word of caution. Don't backtrack. Those Wendigos are there just to make you backtrack into the traps. Okay. So grit your teeth and feel the burn and just get hit. Okay, it's worse. If you backpedal too much, it's worse. Luckily, we have plenty of healing here. Okay, an arrow. Oh, how ominous. And doors. Oh, it's not an arrow, it's a portal. This is the portal to the second part of the Garden of Ice. These, of course, are doors, and they're chock full of Wendigos. Wendigos, luckily, they are not very resilient. They go down rather easily. Okay, so since haha, first try, let's go in. Okay, map, please. Okay. Oh, well, you see on the top left. Okay, we already been there, or at least we saw that area. Let me see. So, lots of flechettes. Looks like I don't use them enough. But okay. I heard. Oh, wow. Okay. Now remember this part. Okay, there's a lever here. I try not to pull levers as soon as I see them, because that's a trap. Okay. At least that's how I think. I want to check what they do. Okay. They open a door. What? Yes. Okay, there are nice vials over there, so let's quick save. Okay, and did I mention platforming? Here's platforming. You see over there that vase with the avatar's ink on it? That's a life urn of life. It's a magic consumable that brings you back to 100 hit points. So it's a super heal. I don't recall if it saves you if you fall down. If you fall below 0 HP. So, back in the old days when you had to use page up and page down to look up and down, and jump wasn't on spacebar because spacebar was used lever open door. Instead, it was on hyphen or some odd key. So I dreaded the platforming part, but it was more of an issue with controls. If you fall down, you eventually can come up if you survive the fall. Well, it's not that high, so you should survive. There's also a torch, okay, which is keep moving because I have a feeling things are the ice is thin. So okay, mystic urn, okay, and there's a torch. I like to think that it's a call to Montezuma's revenge. I highly doubt it. So let's drop a quick save because I don't want to fall down right now. But for a limited amount of time, they illuminate the area, and as you've seen yourself, there are plenty of pitch black areas in these sub-levels. Okay, so that thing, which once again it reminds me of Ultima 8 Pagan, the Trials of Air, which, by the way, I suggest you to check my playthrough of Ultima 8 on this channel. Basically, they are invisible platforms, okay? So you can jump on them, okay? Now, don't make the mistake of just simply walk over them, okay? Because they are platforms, they're just standing there, okay? It's not a corridor or a long platform. So actually, I think I'm going to do this, okay? That's where we came from now. Okay, this part is very easy with Baratus the fighter because he runs pretty fast. Okay, so let's run through the... Okay, not my best call. Hello! Fancy meeting you here. Okay. Talk about monsters in the closet. Okay. Oh, I like this part because you basically, this is like a fortress, like a tower. Okay. And you can have a look outside. You can actually have fights with enemies that are there if you want, and use these slates to defend yourself and still attack them. Okay. This is a door of steel, but we can... Actually, it's more than that. Ooh, I see you! Okay. Ooh, an amulet. I like it. I don't like the rest of it, though. Okay, hang on. Whoa. Alright, I totally forgot about that. I already lost my amulet, I suppose. Let's see. No, amulet is still working, but it's... it should give 5 armor class to the mage, so we're down to 3, it's already... But I like to think it served its purpose, and I survived because of that. Okay. So I think it's safe to stop here for good. I think video is long enough. So this is LP ENG Mage 3. And that's all for today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun, and next time we'll continue with the 7 portals. I'd say probably we have 2 more episodes. One to complete the second part of the levels, and another one for the final portal. So thanks again. I hope to see you again soon, and until then, take care and goodbye.